Today outside the President Barack Obama School on Kennedy Boulevard in the Greenville section of Jersey City, the Jersey City Board of Education announced a lawsuit against the state of New Jersey for what it says are devastating education cuts to its budget that could potentially lead in this coming school year starting in September to over 400 layoffs.
For the last 8 years, the state of New Jersey has consistently underfunded Jersey City Board of Education to the extent of over $750 million, less than the adequacy levels. This has obviously ravaged the district and has severely threatened our ability to afford thorough and efficient education. Last year, the state went one step further and passed the S2, which was a modification to the SFRA, which is draconian and anti-constitution, thereby cutting another $180 million in the state adjustment aid over the next 5 years. This is going to eviscerate Jersey City Board of Education and severely threatens our ability to afford thorough and efficient education to the 30,000 children of Jersey City. This year, the cut that we are facing is $27 million, and to balance the budget for this year, there are 450 instructional staff layoffs on the cards, without which we will not be able to balance the budget.
We asked the lawyer, Angelo Genova, who is representing the Jersey City Public School District in its lawsuit against the state, the total amount of money that the lawsuit is trying to reverse in education cuts.
We are seeking what lawyers call injunctive relief. In this case, we're seeking to have the status quo maintained, meaning that adjustment aid at the levels as had been adjustment aid restored. That's number one. Number two, we are seeking long-term the redress of the loss of the number that President Thomas used of $180 million. Actually, as of this morning, we've calculated it to about $209 million that will be lost as a result of adjustment aid over this 6-year period. So we're going to be seeking relief from the court with the restoration of adjustment aid for that sum. And on a cumulative basis, if you were to compound the losses over 6 years, it comes to $795 million. So the relief that we're seeking is the restoration of adjustment aid immediately, the restoration of the $27 million that we were deprived in this budget cycle, and we're seeking that from the court.
We also asked Mr. Genova, given that the court might not make a decision on the lawsuit for months, will it automatically lead to layoffs starting in September?
First of all, we don't know when we will get a decision. We're asking a judge for an immediate decision. Immediate in the parlance of lawyers means probably within a month. So we're seeking relief, and there are some procedural issues, no doubt, that the court is going to want to entertain. So we made our application today. We want to get into court as soon as possible. The question you ask is a good one, to the extent that we want to get relief going into the fall. But the reality of it is our budget is 7 days away from approval by the county commissioner.
Mark Bucinich outside the President Barack Obama School in Jersey City for Hudson County View, the eye of the community.